hopeful that people will step back from what we think we know about how employment works and start approaching employment in a different way, in a way of what is the most inclusive way to hire people, to employ people, to retain people, to promote people, to supervise people, to be supervised by people, so that we can do all of that in a way that enables disabled workers to succeed.
The Judith Campaign. Amplifying voices, honoring truth.
My name is Zoe Gross. I'm an autistic self-advocate. As a kid, it was very clear to me that there was something about me that was different from most other kids. Even, in elementary school, I remember a moment where I was playing on the playground, and then I looked around the playground and I realized everyone else is playing with someone else and I'm playing alone. And then when I was 9, my parents sat me down and told me that I had a disability, and they explained a little bit about what it was, and I just cried because I was so relieved to understand what was happening with me. It was a really happy moment for me. Now, I work for the Autistic Self-Advocacy Network, which is an organization run by and for autistic adults. I've worked in disability policy for about 10 years. So I'm in kind of a unique situation that I've been like a professional disabled person my whole working life. But I do feel like for a lot of people coming into the workforce, they need to make space for themselves and be willing to take up space and advocate for what they need. Because a lot of the time, it's not even that you're going to face hostility, it's that you're going to face ignorance and confusion. We always tell employers that they should take the approach of change the workplace, prepare the person. Because too often workplaces take the approach of change the person, prepare the workplace, where they'll look at the disabled employee and they'll say, you need to be a different person so that you can fit in our workplace. And then they'll look at the workplace and go, everyone get ready, a disabled person's gonna work here, get prepared. And we need to do the opposite. We need to say, where are the barriers in this workplace where we need to find them and change them so that the workplace can have disabled employees in it. And then we need to look at the disabled employee and say, think about what accommodations you need. Think about how you're going to advocate for yourself. A lot of the changes that I want people to make to workplaces and workforce culture are small changes and they don't cost anything. I want people to be willing to make the changes when they do cost something, but I also want them to be willing to say, like, we don't care if you make eye contact in meetings, and that costs them nothing. They just have to think differently about what professionalism is. We need to be willing to rethink the way we're doing things so that we can be inclusive workplaces, and that is worth doing.